Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin's surprise rally may catch a lot of people off guard. Don't let it be you. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin's surprise rally may catch a lot of people off guard, plus Ethereum, Solana, all the other fun altcoins out there. Before we get into things, guys, like the video, come join us on Twitter through Crypto Love, and of course, subscribe to this channel. Now, today, Fear and Greed Index at 75, down from yesterday's 76, back down in regular greed from extreme greed. The overall market pretty much sideways today. Bitcoin at 69 to 77. Way to go, Bitcoin. Ethereum at 37.95. BNB at 604. Solana 165. XRP 53 cents. Dogecoin 17 cents. Toncoin 633. And Cardano 46 cents. Now, Bitcoin, aside from continuing in this bull flag that has a predicted price outcome of $113,000, well, you can see a nice inverted head and shoulders forming right here. And should a Bitcoin price get back up to 71.5, guess what? The completion of that pattern would be roughly $92,500, which is well on that way to the $113,000 mark. But before we get there, it's important to look at some other charts. Right now, total inflows into the Bitcoin network are starting to moon again. You can see down here the light green net flows from spot ETFs, chart tracking the 7-day moving average. You can see it has gone from going up a few months ago to going down, and now all of a sudden starting to go back up. Money is starting to flow back into Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, while everyone has been freaking out that Bitcoin price was not rising for the past 2 months, the available Bitcoin was quietly being scooped up, and importantly, without paper Bitcoin being printed in its place. Last time I'll say it, only a matter of time before Bitcoin squeezes past all-time highs. You can see paper Bitcoin decreasing, spot Bitcoin decreasing, price going sideways. This is called a divergence. Eventually, supply and demand, price has to go up to compensate for that. If we take a look right now, despite how high Bitcoin price is being at previous all-time highs, or pretty much all-time highs, you take a look down here, the risk signal is the lowest it ever is. That means it's an excellent time to buy Bitcoin, signaling where we were in previous cycles before massive price explosions. You don't want to get caught on the wrong side of this, or maybe you do. I don't know what's right for you, but I don't want to get caught on the wrong side of this. We're starting to see a change in direction of DXY. Now, this is generally a lightly leading indicator that we see double tops and DXY going down, and then Bitcoin going up afterwards. Same thing, double top starting to go down, potentially Bitcoin headed upwards shortly after that. Now, there's indications that we actually may have the cycle top towards the end of this year. If we take a look at the global liquidity signal and the D line of that signal, when it is in the territory where it was 3 months ago, that was generally what happens 12 months before a cycle peak, which would mean we would have a cycle peak roughly around January of 2025. And if not then, this chart suggests maybe March of 2025. But this stuff would all make sense because historically, about 5 to 6 months after the halving, we start to see price increase, which would be September, October. Then we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, price moons during those periods, which would lead us to a top somewhere January to March period, at which time, hopefully, you can capitalize on some gains before price crashes or continues on for however long it does. Now, that being said, there is a giant multi-year cup and handle forming for Bitcoin right now, and the price prediction based on this, the price target is $280,000. So could you imagine? Right now, price is at $69,000. Way to go, Bitcoin. We'll just round that off to 70. Price predicted $280,000. That's a 4x within about a year. Again, you don't find that type of return in many different investments. Hopefully, we will see that within the next year. Now, if we don't see it for Bitcoin, certainly we could see it for some other altcoins. Things like Ethereum right now, breaking out with the hammer. This has happened previously. Last time it did, it led to the alt season in 2020 and 2021. Could we have another alt season coming very soon? Well, it's starting to look that way for Ethereum. You can see a breakout of this downtrend. Similarly, when this happened last cycle, Ethereum went on an absolute tear. This was after a coiling of the price, downtrend, price breakout, and going off. Look at this coiling, downtrend, price breakout. Could Ethereum be going off? Because if it does, this trend line predicts a $15,000 Ethereum. Not that far out there to believe, especially after the Ethereum ETF approval. And if that's too small for you, well, what about Solana? Because last time we had Solana break out from the triangles, went on a massive rally. Looking at this again, potentially could be headed towards $1,000 Solana based on previous pumps like this one right here, the second triangle breakout. Same thing, same price bar pattern would put Solana roughly $1,000 to maybe even $1,600 per SOL. But again, these are all price predictions. So if you enjoyed it, like the video, come join us on Twitter, subscribe to the channel, and YouTube thinks you should watch that video, and I agree. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.